Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode of Find Love or Die Trying. I am your host slash voice actor for today's episode, Chris, joined by my wife, the other host slash voice actor,
Julia.
Yes, and we have woken up to the sound of an explosion. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet, and black smoke emanating from the ground near her.
Oh, hey there. Julia, nice weather we're having, huh?
Scarlet, you okay?
Pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit.
Monkey zombie bit, monkey zombie bit, monkey zombie bit. Hey, before we get too far into the episode, if you're enjoying this series and want to see more of it, consider dropping a like and subscribe, as it is the best thing you could do to help out this channel, and I appreciate it very much. Anyways, monkey zombie bit?
I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I want us to know everything about each other.
I don't like the face you're making.
No secrets.
I have regrets. I have many regrets.
I'll let you know by making progress.
What'd you say? Progress.
Time to clean up. Give me a minute and we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time with you there since I found a cave where I can tie you up.
Oh? Sounds good by me. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about things we'd do after we got off this island. Talking about her tits and her tits.
After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together?
Booter moon.
Do some hand stuff?
Huh?
Can laugh. But there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I can never forget.
Forget me.
And I'd like if I could do that with you.
If it weren't for your breasts,
What do you say?
I'd be scared shitless. But I'm scared and slightly horny. So,
Perfect. Yay.
Scarlet did a little dance of happiness.
Yay.
We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company. And maybe a little more than that. Oh. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. FBI, open up!
I wonder if they have someone, like, ready for, like, blurring the live image. My head.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Not so loud. My head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help.
So it's not a live show.
She keeps talking
Ladies
about
and
it,
gentlemen,
like, the
I
night
present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just
Hell
that.
yeah! Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Fuck you, cat.
Clearly, you're still alive, Crulia, so it's all good.
Am I?
Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5.
You better not say one word of slander about the Brothers 5.
Brothers 4.
Working at a futuristic evil corp trademark has to come with some benefits, right?
You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket.
You lied to me. We're not in Asia. We're in America.
Before I get what this show is all about, today's the day you go on a date with...
Hey, the tomboy.
Who is your... Ali!
Ali.
Ali!
How much did you drink last night?
Whatever, I knew that. Just testing you, duh.
Duh. Right.
Alright, let's get this second day with Ali started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spitting like a little bitch.
I'm pretty much fucked, huh? Ali, my dear.
Howdy, Crulia. Are you ready for round 2? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work.
I mean, there's water. You could drown me. Aw, I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could see those two little death machines.
Then I think you'll love what we've got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going.
Are we surfing?
You'll see. Follow me. First I'm gonna need you to close your eyes.
I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm so scared.
Nothing to worry about.
I don't believe you.
It's all okay. Everything is fine.
Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands.
Let's just keep walking forward. Trust me.
You wouldn't believe me if I told
Just
you
trust
this,
me.
but I don't.
What?
I'd be
It's
lying
fine.
if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. Stop. You're gonna make me... I cautiously took step after step forward. First I felt dirt, and then sand, then water. My God, she's going to drown me!
Of course not, though. I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they killed people back in the day.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next.
We're surfing.
Or it's gonna hurt.
I raised my right leg as high as I could and stepped forward. Something clanged like metal. We're not surfing? Next, I brought over my left leg.
Keep your eyes closed for a second longer. I just gotta do one thing.
Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward.
Brace yourself.
I've been braced this whole time. Oh! I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain my balance.
All aboard the SS St. Alley.
When and where did you get a boat? Better question. Who trusted you with a boat?
Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning.
I found our escape.
You just found, yep. I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said that as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good. Or the engine will automatically shut off.
Do you...
So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island?
What could go wrong?
No fun in thinking that, is there? So why bother?
I'm getting the feeling you don't think very much.
No, no.
Why indeed? Though the person thought the person stuck on a life or death dating show, we cruised around the island for a while, taking note of different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. I won't have the best night's sleep after this. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual.
Yes, I'm a little homesick. It's nothing to do with you, I promise. I'm worried about my old man.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, he's gone. You know the old story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids. Huh?
Sounds like a cool dude.
You sure have a way with words, don't you, Coolio?
I stole the stores for a reason.
I don't dwell much on the past. It just slows you down.
Tatakai. I couldn't agree more.
Is that the amnesia talking?
Absolutely.
Probably.
She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek.
Aww. I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check.
A grown-ass man?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What's he like?
Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained.
You're Australian, aren't you?
Probably.
If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You're also batshit crazy. Allie made a sharp turn. Then the sudden force almost threw me out the boat. Hey, what was that for?
Oh, nothing at all.
I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe.
You're probably right now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows. Which gives me an idea.
What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips.
Oh.
I kissed her back. I felt the lightning was running through my veins. I felt my penis rising as the boat started to rock back and forth more and more uncontrollably. But we didn't stop.
I've got to give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this?
This is like POV anime character before they fucking snap. I couldn't help but laugh.
It's been a fun ride.
You sure? I mean, it sure has been.
Yep. That sure was a fun ride.
She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erotic frenzy. Erratic frenzy.
Wait a second.
We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. Ooh, things are getting spicy. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs.
Oh, hey, Crulia. I was just about to get you to go.
Yeah. Hey there, cat. You still drunk?
There are some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore.
I got hungry. I ate them.
Guess we'll take out the brothers.
Stop being mean to the brothers. Fine. How do you know it was them?
They're like clockwork.
Prove it. Allie looked like a deer in the headlights on the other end of a kitchen. Cat hadn't seen her yet. Face smothered in dessert.
Totally.
She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out.
Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you.
What's up?
How'd your date with Allie today go?
Why'd you say it like that? Fucking radical! I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see. I really want to get to know.
I don't want to get to
Fuck her.
Interesting. That's good. Allie's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up.
Man, she opens up really. We're not talking about that, huh?
But from what I saw today, I'm sure if anyone can, it'd be you.
Oh?
People thought she didn't have much of a chance here, but I guess you two are proving them wrong.
Sorry, I have a thing for tomboys. Anyway, you're probably safe. Oh, and Scarlet. Sticks.
The stakes are rising, and so are Precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3.
Phase 3?
You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day.
Damn.
So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet.
Will do.
All right, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show.
What you mean by that?
And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one third date with a girl, right?
Yeah?
See you later.
Toodles, bitch. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you.
Don't thank me yet. I'm actively trying to screw you over right now.
I walked back to my room and plopped down on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye.
All right, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing.
That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now.
Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner.
Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along.
We'll go through the forest. Come on.
We make a prediction. The person we can't remember, the person talking in our dreams, is Cat. And we're trying to escape the
With
game
Cat.
show together.
Okay.
Because she's also against her will. Here. That's my prediction. But that's just a theory. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it.
Okay, I can see
You could hear the pier now.
I can see the pier now, the boat. And the boat. We're this close to getting out of here.
Want to turn off after a while? She always puts on her bravest face when she's afraid.
We're going to make it, right?
Of course. The boat's just a little further, and no one's on our tail.
I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave Krulia.
About time, if you ask me.
I've dreamed of this moment every day since who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But never thought I could escape till I got to know you.
I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person, they would have told you the same things.
Sane people don't try to escape with me.
I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though.
Huh.
She laughed. That's my favorite sound.
Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah.
Now, it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run?
Oh. No. I'm kidding. Let's go. The favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Third time's the charm. I'm just gonna pop a quick little...
Save a shave?
Oh, I could actually save. It just wasn't highlighted.
Alright.
Yes. Alright.
A beach scene, seriously?
Oh, please. Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable.
Oh, come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative.
I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Terra? You've looked better. Terra was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Damn. Maybe we should have dated Terra.
We meet you again, a piece of shit.
'Cause same.
She's literally the streamer. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Terra. You look like you could use it.
Well, I swear, I've never seen Terra move so fast.
Let's go in the water. Come on.
Mommy. Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. But I didn't bring anything to change.
Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. It's just like that. They're off.
You up to join them?
I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first.
Allie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately.
Oh. It's hotter when the other girls are around. You think they saw?
Uh-huh.
The look on your face is priceless. My God. Try to keep up.
Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and stayed standing there for another 5 minutes processing what had just happened. We spent the rest of the morning
back down.
We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Sure you did. Morning, Krulia. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though.
What do you mean by that? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad.
I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position.
On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough.
Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today?
Do we go with Allie because she kissed us this morning, or do we keep up the trend and go with Scarlet?
I don't know. I feel like we should just keep going back and forth.
So
we
Scarlet...
can be like, you know, hey, hands up, just whatever.
Scarlet...
We're going back and forth because that's how the show works.
You're two birds of a feather.
Mm-hmm. Here's to hoping the both of you have a day you'll both remember for a change.
Fuck you.
It's funnier when you're not an amnesiac.
Fuck you, Cat. Piece of shit. Oh, the library. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book, with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they'd been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet. What you reading?
Hi, Cruelia. Just an old fairy tale.
Really? I'm surprised you read something that would throw science out the window.
I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one.
Which one are you reading?
It's called The Princess of Avaranda. It's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in...
You're probably right. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind.
I don't see why not.
Whoa, dang.
There's a young girl, Nira, who is the princess of the kingdom of Avoranda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike the other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends.
Huh.
Like a robot dog that would eat vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my
Just
headset
eat
sometime.
your vegetables. Scarlet giggled like an absolute idiot.
Jeez. Nira was blissfully happy. Was a blissfully happy child. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria.
Fancy.
Her kingdom would never approve of their relationship. Nira and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nira is forced to become queen at the age of 16.
Oh, grow up.
In her mother's absence, Nira does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've ever had.
Oh, that's good.
But secretly, she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone.
That's sad.
But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her.
Just quit.
Then one day, Nira is cursed by the same witch that took her mother, and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom.
Ah, so like the latest chapter of Boruto.
Everything except for Aloria, the desire to leave. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again.
The end.
I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now.
I've been looking like at the background to see if like anything's changed or seems off, or seeing if we could spot like the cameras. This game has made me suddenly really paranoid. Aw, come on. Believe me, Scarlet, I want to hear the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep into her breasts and could tell just how much she loved this story.
Well, there's really not much left, but... Well, Nira and Aloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day she remembers everything and rushes home worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule.
Huh.
In anger, Nira confronts the witch on the border of Avoranda.
Of avocado.
The witch takes off her cowl, revealing to be Nira's mother, the lost queen. Nira's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again, or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know the choice Nira makes.
This book sucks. I want to know what happens next.
Believe me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nira's shoes?
I'd leave the kingdom. And never come back.
Interesting. Why is that?
There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nira to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's depressing.
I would just bring her. Can't you just bring her? I think the same way, but I would just bring her. I love the story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know?
I get it. I get the same feeling too. Like I used to be a robot starfighter pilot.
You're right. I'm happy you're the one I get to move forward with, Crulia.
It's not all set in stone yet, alright? Yeah. Keep competing. There's somewhere I want to bring you this time. I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. There's...
turtles! There's turtles here!
Where?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
Bitch, where?
I don't actually see turtles.
You're crazy. He was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile at her titties bouncing. You figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me, squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug.
This is wonderful, Crulia. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it.
And this is just the beginning, baby. We're in this together, me and you. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me.
Always.
We spent the rest of the night enjoying a lovely dinner in a place straight out of a fairy tale, with nothing but love in our hearts and laughter and smiles on our faces.
I can't wait to leave this island with you, Crulia.
Slow down, okay?
I've never been this excited, this happy since ever. You make me feel like I'm living in a fairy tale. You know, I've got an idea how we could spend tonight if you're interested.
This is either gonna be really sexy or
really dumb.
Really dumb and almost kill us. I'm fucking in.
I'll show you why fairy tales were written by adults.
I'm scared to click next.
Are we gonna have to learn how to edit?
After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I... Well, you see, when a man and a woman love each other very much... ... I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking.
I thought I'd find you here.
Why is that?
Just a gut feeling. The island-wide surveillance system.
Huh.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I'm just pondering. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today.
Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got this last third date with Allie tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today?
Oh my god. I think I had sex. My connection with Scarlet's one of a kind, and there's no one I'd rather be beside me and her. Being married to her would be like a dream come true.
Well, aren't you a romantic, Crulia? I'm happy to hear that, and if you two, I'm sure that whatever you two face out there, what?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine as long as you stick together.
What is out there? Tell me.
And if she stops turning people into zombies.
No, that's the part I like. Yeah, that's a conversation we have to have.
Don't forget that in the prenup. You knew that 3 dates were all you need to figure out if a marriage would last. If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got some work done. I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show.
So please tell me that, like, the girls also aren't hiding from me, that if they aren't the one I choose, they die.
That's quite possible. You know what? I could use some company, and that's not like you were up to anything.
Kat reached out her hand to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library?
Now, you're probably wondering, why did I bring you to here of all places?
You like to read?
Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records.
Guard schedules.
It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person.
Our best chance of getting off this island might be Scarlet. Interesting. And also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book?
Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad.
Still doesn't answer why you brought me here.
Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So...
You want me to grab your books for you so you could just stay there like a lazy piece of shit.
I'm so glad you understand that you are a slave to me.
I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, it's the least I could do.
Great. Alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Averanda 100 Easy Recipes for Philosopher's Stone and...
I regret everything. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Crulia. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something.
At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor.
I like to think of it more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up.
Poggers.
I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows?
That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Crulia.
See you, Kat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night.
Alright.
The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it.
That's it then.
I couldn't find the words to say. I love you.
I love you too, Crulia. I wish we could have met anywhere but here.
She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Huh?
All right.
Recording call. I woke up with Scarlet in my arms. After talking with Kat last night, I asked Scarlet to join me for one more midnight walk. We ended up talking for hours. Morning, Scarlet.
Oh, you're awake? Hi there, Crulia.
She was clearly half asleep.
I want to invent something that puts this moment into a bottle forever. Then I'd repurpose a factory, mass produce it. Mwah! I love you.
She dozed off as she embraced me in her arms and held me tight. We must have stayed here together for over an hour, but I wish it didn't pass by so fast.
I'm so happy, you know?
Why's that?
No matter how this show ends, we won't be alone. What more could I ask for?
Man, I don't know. I'm scared as fuck.
I was terrified before, but now I know everything will be alright.
Couldn't say it better myself, Scarlet.
Anyway, Kat wants you to go on a date with someone else by now, right?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I've got an invention to deal with them later.
Oh? Sorry? What was that?
Nothing. See you later, Curlia.
And from her breast, she produced a gun.
Ah!
Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. Ah, good morning to you too, Damien.
Ah, Curlia, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here.
That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed, literally. If I'm around when your number's up, I guess we'll find out together, won't we? Later.
Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes.
A murder threat is a little mean?
Anyway.
No, fuck you.
You ready for your last date with Allie? It's just the last date. Then tomorrow, then it'll be the final ceremony.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic. We'll start filming. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Allie.
All right.
I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me.
You're not gonna believe this, Corellia.
What's that?
Alright, who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of Forrest's paycheck.
Stop, don't slander my man.
No, come on. We'll walk and talk, come on. Well, let's walk, maybe more like run, like how Forrest's not going to be happy when he finds out that whatever, come on, let's go!
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on?
You are not going to believe what I just found.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... Wait a minute, it's better if I surprise you.
I'm scared.
I love how fast you learn.
She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? It feels metal beneath me. In the middle of the forest?
Just a bit more. Now, alright.
Huh?
You can open your eyes now.
How on earth? We were inside a small plane. The very same one I'd been rudely awakened in on my first day here. How did you even...
It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right?
I have so many questions. Wait a minute, are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Allie rushed to the cockpit. Oh crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades.
Huh, I wonder what this big red button does.
Don't fucking press it. I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight.
And away we go!
The engine of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door.
Come on, be honest. You are thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me not to press it? You're bonkers!
You've got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute. If you're talking to me here, who's flying the plane?
Technically nobody, but...
The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for us to be slightly deformed. I slammed into the wall yet again.
Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys.
Forget killer dating death shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Allie was gonna be the death of me. I tried to run for the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth.
I'm just kidding. I've got this.
Allie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine.
Alright, I got this.
The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh, thank God, I really thought we were gonna...
Oops!
Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was bent back into its original shape.
Not so bad if I do say so myself.
Alright, that was dumb luck and you fucking know it.
And now for the moment we've all been waiting for.
We started gaining altitude. Slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Allie yelled out in triumph.
Woo!
I joined in and yelled out with glee, "Poggers, dude!"
It's a pretty great feeling, huh?
We're going to die.
Flying free. Without it, what's the point of living?
Are you talking about freedom or flying?
Why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here.
What's that, Allie?
This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here.
Thought there weren't any bugs in here.
Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could, but that's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier, to find a safe place as fast as possible.
I'm guessing you know what the show is really about then.
Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do, and I can't risk telling you everything either.
What? Why?
Believe me, you're better off not knowing.
So it is worse. Huh? What are you hiding? Who are you really?
Look, we don't have much time. We'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel.
Sure enough, we had already started descending.
Please just trust me. I'm on your side, Krulia. I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute.
Sucks.
I'm kidding. Jeez.
Well, fuck you too.
Do you trust me? Trust her?
I guess. Of course I do, Allie. You know that.
You won't regret it. I promise.
Cue the montage of all the times we regret it. So what can you tell me?
There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death, not just for you or me, but countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have.
Huh.
Though at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now.
Whose?
No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recording network. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
Crystal. The plane flew lower and lower.
All right, we're about to be back in the recording zone. What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You don't have to worry about that. That really doesn't limit it much.
I guess not.
After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane.
I bet.
Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. As we were walking away, I heard Kat whisper something to Allie.
Nice try.
And then I saw something I'd never seen before, and would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Then, the bright sun in the sky went out, like a candle in the wind. Even though I knew I was standing outside, I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must be several people. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed at Allie for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. Did we die? Are we dead?
I don't know. Oh! Man, this is a good turn.
Alright. Let's pop a quick save. Alright, everyone. If you are enjoying this so far, leave a like, subscribe, tell me where you think this is going. Because this is getting crazy and out of hand, and I'm starting to think this isn't a dating sim at all. Anyways, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!